Alright, so here we are in DayZ. This is a hardcore server, so it's first person only. Um, so really I'm going to lie down here for a second because there's 38 people in the server. I am usually a loot goblin. I find... Oh, I got a zombie coming. I find empty servers and I run around till I can get loot. And I'm going to stop doing that. And I'm going to try joining this server, which is full of people, and just give it a go. I expect to die many times. I also hope I'll find some cool people too. So, let's see how it goes. Okay. Just so you guys can see, I have an axe and some sort of camo type clothing, bit of food, and not really anything to drink. But I am hydrated, energized. I'm sick. That may have been from healing a wound. Yeah, my wounds look cleaner, you can see there. So hopefully that is nothing more than my health just coming back to me. Alright, let's start searching some of these buildings. Looks like no one at least has come through these. I'm going to close the door after me because I'm paranoid. And, you know, these houses, so little stuff spawns in them. I should probably just move on to the bigger stuff. Which I think I will. There's a convenience store up here, or a supermarket, or whatever you want to call it. So I will hit that. And we got a friend. I hear a zombie coming after me. There she is. And... ouch. And she's dead. I'm not bleeding, so that's good. Got 2 hits on me, but I think because I have decent clothes, it does block some of the damage. Sounds like another one's coming after me, so I will keep moving, but engage it when I see it. My FPS has taken a bit of a hit because I'm streaming. But, it's not too bad. And this is a pretty packed area. Okay, so let's see. I'm guessing somebody's already hit this. It's a pretty popular place to find loot. You find a lot of, like, food and general sort of supplies here. I did just hear someone drink. Friendly? Are you friendly? And not responding. Headlamp. Now I could just be imagining things. I could also have actually heard someone drink a soda. Oh well, no guts, no glory, right? Don't want this to be boring for you guys. What I was looking at is that another headlamp. I was wondering what that was. Thought maybe it was a weapon flashlight. And I don't have any ranged weapons, so this could get interesting. There's definitely someone here. I just heard someone move some ammo around. Hello? Friendly? Is anybody there? Okay, I'm gonna run. I think they might be on the buildings across the street. So let's see. And I'm just gonna get out of here. See if I can get a better vantage point. I don't have any firearms. So if they do have a firearm, me and my not even fire axe, this is a splitting axe which does less damage than the fire axe, it could make for a messy fight, and I'm not the most amazing with this. And the fact that they didn't respond to me doesn't make me very hopeful that they will be friendly should we meet. They may not have heard me, but you know, I just don't want to take that risk. In fact, I'm going to duck in here. I feel like I keep hearing other sounds, but I think it's coming off of me. It's like a... sounds like someone playing with coins. But I mean, who would mess with ammo that much? That must just be jingling sound. It almost sounds like a reload animation that's stuck. Alright. Of course I don't hear it now, so we'll get moving. I do have some other buddies who play this, but they're not on right now. So I'm all alone, which is also why I'll probably die, because this game is so much safer if you have a friend with you. Okay, doors are closed, that's a good sign. Means most likely nobody's looted it, because generally looted buildings have the doors open, because most people are born in a barn and don't close the doors after themselves. Or they just don't care. Okay, got some shoes. I got some shoes, and I have pretty decent boots right now. Pristine boots, in fact. I do have lots of ammo. I just have nothing to use that ammo with. Also out of drink. So my hydrated status will not last forever, because I have no way of replenishing it. So that's one thing I'm looking out for too. Okay, let's stop and listen. Okay, that house has been looted. That was not one I was in. So people have definitely come through here before, and this house as well. Here's that ammo sound again. More shoes. Tell ya, apocalypse and shoes. Just what people do. They run out of the house without shoes at all. I usually don't run with a helmet. Rope. Well, we can restrain someone with that. I don't run with a helmet because I don't see much point to it. I don't expect to get knocked out. Although in this server, you never know. What I will do is bring my rope to a hotkey here in case I need to restrain anyone. Okay, and this is a nice building. You always want to keep looking around, get used to that alt look. I'm still getting used to it with this frame rate, but you really need to be able to keep tabs on your surroundings to make sure that no one gets the drop on you. Baseball bat. This has already been looted. Spray paint. I don't know if I have anything you can spray. I could check. Spray paint. Can I spray my axe? No. Can't spray my axe. It's really nothing. It would turn yellow, which would mean it's part of a crafting recipe to make a new, you know, I'm going to dump these gas lanterns too. To make a new item, which is really all painting is. It's just crafting. It's a recipe. So you put paint together with an M4 and you get a painted M4. So one thing is, looting houses leaves you very vulnerable to someone sneaking up behind you. I already have some of these. Oh, but the pristine, so I'll upgrade. Again, I believe this actually gives you some kind of armor as far as when zombies are attacking you. So I now have pristine pants. I think that will prevent you from bleeding sometimes after getting hit by zombies. It's always a good idea to upgrade if you can. Try to get pristine everything. I don't know if they've implemented item damage yet, in the sense that if a zombie hits you X number of times, does it damage your equipment? Do my pristine pants no longer be pristine? I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on them if I live that long. Because DayZ really is about how you die. But that's why we play, because getting all the loot is what it's about. And this looks like someone's already been in here. It looks like they closed the door after themselves, because the internal doors are open. It was just the external door was... Oh, nope, never mind. They came in the back. And left through the back. So we'll keep moving off the main road. So hopefully no one sees us. There is a convenience store. I believe it's right up there. But I don't have much hope that that has any loot in it still, given the fact that these buildings have been looted. So this house it's closed anyway, so that's a good start. Get inside. Boy, I'll be honest. I've found so little in these houses, and these used to be in the mod. I don't know if any of you played the mod or if you remember those houses. These log cabins used to be great for loot. God, in the standalone, not so much. Let's take a look in here. Anything? Again, I'm looking for sodas or water, really anything. Oof. Nada. So we'll keep moving. And I know some people suggest not having your axe out, and I probably should keep it away. You're much more likely to get a friendly reaction from a neutral player. I know this sounds like, it's like rules when it comes to gaming AI. No, this is actually, if you read Reddit and watch some streams and whatnot, people seem to be a lot friendlier if you don't have a weapon out. And if you have a weapon out, all of a sudden they're very, very suspicious, which, they are right to be. I mean, you have an axe aimed at their head, and in close combat, most firearms are pretty useless as the axe guy comes running up at you. There's not much you can do while he runs around. All you can do is try to get some distance between you and him so you can get a shot off. That said, walking around these houses, I have this fear that I'm going to walk up on somebody and I'm going to have nothing out. Not an axe or anything, and they're just going to pop me. And so this makes me nervous walking around like this, not going to lie. It's a little kid's backpack and some food here. That's the first food we've seen all day so far. Let me duck down here. It's kind of funny. We got a little igloo on it. Child's briefcase. Yeah, it's actually holds quite a bit. That's kind of fun. Fun design. Kudos to the art group there, the art department. My violet backpack certainly holds more, even though it does stand out quite a bit. I don't think bright blue is much better. It's a little better, but not hugely. So we'll continue on our way. I'm a little a little spun around here. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is the direction we're moving. Moving towards the mountains up there, the hills. That heads off towards the interior of the map. And good, we're getting some more food, which we'll need. Again, what I'm really looking for is drink. However, it should be noted that most food, wet food anyway, you know, something you'd classify as wet food, actually does replenish some water when you eat it. Something like canned food or fruit. Oh, good. See, my wounds are clean now since I cleaned them with alcohol, and the sick has gone away. So that's good. I'm no longer infected. Oh, jeez, I hear a zombie. Axe. All right, I'll get back to the water in food. Now, is that zombie chasing somebody, or is it after me? If it's chasing somebody, this is going to be a tough place to fight. Melee weapons inside buildings are notoriously bad because the weapon moves in an arc, and it calculates the hit in 3D, literally where the animated swing goes. And the chance that you hit a door or a wall with your swing indoors is very high. Oh, he's on me and coming through the walls. Got her. Ah, there we go. One hit. Not bleeding, again. But she ruined my bandana. So, oh, am I bleeding? No. This just must be blood from the textures on the wall here, on the floor. Well, that's always exciting. Okay, well that's good. I'd much rather have to fight a zombie myself than have it chasing someone and have to deal with that person should they not be friendly. But again, I'm just reminding you, I very rarely play on populated servers, so I'm really trying something new here. And I'm used to dealing with nice empty cities with lots of loot. Because I was a big chicken, and I wasn't really playing this game as it should be played. So I'm really going for the experience now. You may hear me scream in a high-pitched voice when I come around a corner and somebody kills me. But that's all part of the fun, right? Alright, is anything here? Well, while we're here, I think this is relatively safe. I keep hearing sounds in my ears and just thinking it's somebody. So why don't we eat something? So what you do is you have your can opener, badly damaged, great, and you drag it to a can and it'll open it. So let's go ahead and eat. Make our really juicy sounding, oh yeah, sound here. So going back to hydrating through food, when you eat a wet food like a canned food or fruit, anything like that, it actually has some water in it, which is actually true. You get, in real life, most humans get a lot of their water from the food they eat. Same in DayZ. You'll get a lot more from drinking from a well or from a canteen, but you do get something. Now there are dry foods, mainly the cereal and the rice and powdered milk, which significantly drain a lot of your water. They have very big food values. They're worth quite a bit in your stomach, but they literally, it's dehydrated food. I mean, rice is dried out and cereals sugary and carby, and it actually drains your water. So you gotta be really careful. Rice is probably the most food you can carry in the fewest number of slots. It's only 2 slots, I think, for a bag of rice, but it does require you to have a lot of water available or you'll dry yourself right out, and being hydrated is one of the most important states for healing and regenerating blood and whatnot. If you're not hydrated, you're not going to regenerate blood, which makes sense, actually. Again, I always like closing doors behind me. I don't want someone chasing me in here. You could argue that having an open door would lead people not to come in because they'd think that the house hasn't been looted yet, and that's a fair assessment. I think I closed the doors just on reflex, really. It just makes me feel better. So now we're coming to hospital, which is a pretty popular loot location. So I'm gonna quickly duck in here and just see if there's anything in here. No. I'm gonna get my axe out because people who come to hospitals mean serious business. It's probably looted. In fact, it looks very looted. There's still some worth to looking around looted areas just for things that people miss, like alcohol tincture, which I may overuse it, but I think it's very important. Whenever you take a bleeding wound, I feel like more often than not, it's actually infected, and your guy's groaning, and it's just, he's a mess. Now, I just took 2, and I already have one, so I now have 3. Well, really 2.5, because mine's used. That's probably overkill, but hey, can always force feed it to someone, right? Is that what is that? IV start kit. Well, good enough for now. I'll decide if I really need it later. Rotten fruit, rotten fruit, rotten fruit. You can always tell oranges are rotten because they're split. See? Split open. And bananas are big brown spots, and kiwis look like they're just gonna explode. Rotten fruit will make you sick. And it's very little nutritional value. What you just saw there were water purification tablets, which are, I'm sure, going to be extremely useful, but right now they have not implemented getting sick from water yet, so there's really not much point to carrying them. So here we have a first aid kit, and I already have one, but again, we don't actually need a lot of this stuff. We don't need, syringes aren't in use right now. It's a badly damaged bandage, so I'm going to get rid of that. See, it's that drinking sound again, but I think it comes down to, that might be the sound of something from across the map. Get rid of this damaged IV kit. This is a pristine blood bag, that's good. I'm going to add it. Okay, so that's dumped out this gross, useless stuff. I got rid of the tablets, syringes you can't really use just yet. Okay, so leave all that broken stuff there. I don't know if that really has any effect on anything. The condition of your medical supplies, I'm sure it will, but as of right now it doesn't. But I still like to get rid of stuff and keep pristine things. You never know when they'll implement that, and it's just good practice. Okay, so now someone's going to get very excited when they find that. I'm getting out of here. Again, it's a pretty highly trafficked... Ah, there's the soda sound again. God. Alright, it's probably might be coming from those row houses there. I can't tell if that's real or if that's a sound glitch, but I can see through that. I just saw through that house to the street, which means the door's open, which means somebody's been there before. So I'm going to run up the hill and put my axe away. And I'm going to see if these row houses are open. Good, they're not. They're closed. These ones are off that sort of main drag, so I'm going to run back, try to run across that road in the open space to keep my exposure to a minimum. And I'm going to try to come in from the back way here so no one sees me. And you can tell I'm coming from a game style, a very sort of stealthy game style, nighttime looting on empty servers, where I don't like to run into people. I'm trying to change that because that's really what this game is about. It's not about how long you can stay alive. I know that's a big thing. I've been alive for X number of hours, but really it's about, or days, really it's about interacting with other people. This is a multiplayer game. So I'm glad you guys are on that journey with me, watching me do this. Again, my boots are good, so I'm not going to worry about them. Although, yeah, they look pretty bad condition. It's very cool that a lot of the equipment now has skins that change based on the condition, so you no longer have to sit there and inspect them to figure out what the condition is. Ugh, rotten kiwis. And there aren't many zombies around, which again probably mean this place has been a bit picked clean. Zombies are pretty sparse right now. As far as I understand, in the experimentals, they're really trying to push the development of the respawning zombies and loot. It's not in yet. So as of now, once a zombie's dead, it's dead. So nothing here. Now this is a bit exposed. This is on the street, the main street, so okay, let's close this up and get across the road. Check out these rooms. Is that? No, it's part of the door. So, I'm the first to admit I'm actually very, you watch some of those streams, some of these guys are really good at this game as far as the combat. I am not. Back in the day, I used to play Counter-Strike and all that, and I was pretty good at that, but I don't know, there's something about, something about Arma that's much more technical and rewards patience, and for the most part I'm not patient, and I'm not technical enough. So yeah, I'm not that good at the combat in this game. So again, all those doors are open. Someone's been here. I haven't heard any sounds. Are these doors open? These doors are closed. So again, let's loot from around back. I don't know if most people would do that or not, but it just feels less exposed. Of course, if there's no door out back, there's not much hope in looting out back. But there's a burlap sack in a hallway. Great. I already have a burlap sack. I haven't been able to use it yet. I don't have the heart to put it on. I guess I just don't have the heart to hold people up and poison them and put bags over their heads. It's just not who I am. So I guess I'm more the hero type, although we all have our dark sides, I guess. And yeah, there's still nothing you can really do with books. I guess they're more for novelty. Be kind of cool if there was something you could do with them. I feel like those propane tanks too. I mean, boy, that'd be a cool improvised bomb, wouldn't it? A little duct tape, that gas canister, and like a lighter or something, or some kind of, or a flare. That would do it. And boy, you could make a pretty cool weapon in this game. Oh, that's nice. A empty 0% can of spaghetti. That's great. So yeah, it looks like somebody's been here. I gotta say, this feels a little picked over. So I'm not gonna continue through these row houses. Gonna return, out the back here, and let's head back up this hill. Oh shoot, there's somebody. Let me see if he's friendly. Hey there, you friendly? Cool, I'm coming out. All I have is an axe and I'm putting it away. Just saying hi. Oh, seem to have lost him, but that's alright. Friendly people. Let's keep that trend up, right? It's a good reason to play this game. From what I understand, you get some pretty cool experiences. Although, you know, people will handcuff you and feed you disinfectant as well. But, you know, let's not worry too much about that. Let's get in that helmet. You know, I'm gonna take it right now only because this damn bandana, which I think looks pretty cool, is ruined. So now I look like every other person playing this game that runs around trying to knock someone out, running around with a dumb motorcycle helmet on. I do hope they actually implement a you know, restricted field of view with it, because having the helmet on just doesn't. I just feel like if I was in a survival situation, I wouldn't want a helmet on. You know, I don't know if any of you guys know much about hockey, but in hockey, the NHL, the guys don't like wearing visors, protect their eyes. I mean, which you think would be crazy because, you know, you hurt your eyes, that's your career. But they just say you can't see. You can't see peripheral. You just even a helmet and a mask that's not, and a face, you know, shield that's not very restrictive. They just feel like they can't see, and you know, a lot of the plays they make are out of the corner of their eye. And I play hockey. I wear full cage. I wouldn't do anything less than that. But I do understand that, you know, you're in a situation like survival. You really don't want to have a crazy restricted field of view with a helmet. I'm sure there's plenty of guys ride motorcycles, race cars, or whatever that wear it, you know, very often, that have found no problem with it. But it just doesn't seem like something that naturally works. Feels like you're losing a lot of awareness, and also the sound. I mean, in this game, you heard me, you know, keying off to every little ambient sound back there. You'd think the helmet would really deaden sounds, especially light sounds like someone whispering in the distance, or dropping something really quickly. And I think in that game, I know this door doesn't open, but I always check. That's the kind of thing where a helmet would just restrict that audio, and you might not hear the guy sneaking up on you. And it's really, in a situation like this, it's not what you want. You're looting a city. There's people around. Some are friendly, some aren't. And that little jingle of something hanging off their belt could be what makes the difference between you getting the drop on them and them getting the drop on you. And if they get the drop on you, that's it. You're done. You're on the coast again. There's also a bug where sometimes your footsteps happen behind you, and it freaks me out. I am just such a SKS bayonet. That's one of the new items. I am such a wimp. I just hear this stuff happening behind me and freaks me the hell out. All right. That looks like a well, and it is a well. Perfect. So we will fill ourselves up. There's that damn soda sound again. You gotta be careful not to drink too much here. As soon as you're full. Okay, you know, I'm gonna stop there because I did read that in the current patch there was an error where the amount that makes you vomit is actually below the amount that warns that you're stuffed. So you'll actually not get much of a warning before your character's vomiting. So I'd rather not vomit if I can avoid it. And I drank a lot of water there, and my character is already pretty hydrated. I will eat some more food because see, I think the brightness of the green here is an indication of by how much. So let's go ahead and eat some more because I think I'll probably throw up, but I think I could use some more energy to be fully healthy. Okay. I don't know. Again, I just don't know enough about this eating bug or vomiting bug. How that's gonna work. Do I get a your full warning, or as soon as you're stuffed, am I gonna puke? I don't know. Just taking it slow, waiting for that feedback message in the lower left corner here. Okay, so far so good. I will hold up for go back to that well and fill my water bottle, because it was stupid of me not to. Put it in my hands and run back to the well here. And you mouse wheel and do fill bottle. So that's good. Filled the bottle. Put that away. Okay, so I've pretty much I made it out of Berezino. I ran to one person. They were friendly. They didn't stick around to find out though if I was friendly. I said I was, and but they didn't stick around to find out. So we're gonna actually head off up into the woods here. I still don't have a firearm. You know what? Change of plans. I'm going to hit the buildings that go, I guess it would be west out of Berezino along this road, looking for a firearm. Because I'm a little defenseless. Again, an axe is a good thing to have, and it's better than nothing, but a firearm, whether be it, you know, a civilian firearm at this point would be great. A Mosin, an SKS, over over-under rifle, the new one. Any of those would be great. So let's keep looking. I'll be with you guys for a little bit more here. Nothing. Those little dolls. I tell you, these Russian dolls. I always think there's something in the cabinet there. I don't know if any of you guys are watching the Olympics, but the slopestyle, they got one of those gigantic version of the dolls the guys keep doing tricks off of. It's pretty cool. I just heard a zombie. Come on. I'm hitting one and my axe isn't coming out. And that was definitely a shot fired. Down in town there, I think. That's a hay pile. I think pretty safe here, but someone definitely fired. So I'm gonna keep my axe out. I know I keep hemming and hawing about. There's another shot fired. Sounded a little closer. Not sure what kind of shot that was. I'm still, especially the new weapons. I don't know how they sound. If I had to say, it sounded almost like a shotgun, maybe. I should stop looting these buildings. There's never anything in them. In fact, I even think they're on the do not loot list. Always try to keep looking around. Okay, so silly red shoot me cap. What's on that? That's just dirty. Nothing in there. Okay, soda, so that's good. And not a cola soda. Take that for later. Haven't heard any shots since those two. About a minute ago. So let's hope that's the last I hear of them. I don't know if these sheds spawn anything yet. Again, it's always safer if you can loot stuff from behind. I think most people just tend... Oh, jeez. Hey there, buddy.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going? How's it going? You need anything?
Wait. Uh, um, no. Well, maybe some food. If you
Yeah,
have
man.
any.
Yeah, I'll give you some food. Here. I'll lay it here in the ground here. Oh, you know what?
Alright.
You need. Let me open it for you first.
Cool.
Just waiting for it
Have
to
you
show
seen
up here.
anybody?
I saw one guy running through town there, and I just heard 2 shots from down in town, probably maybe a couple hundred meters away.
Alrighty. I'm actually going to the airstrip probably, but yeah, I'm just making sure I don't get KOS.
Oh, I know, yeah, totally. I just put it on the ground. Oh, there you go. That one I didn't open. You okay with that, or you need me to open it?
Yeah, probably open it. I don't have anything. I'm just
Okay.
busy.
Go ahead and put that one back down. I opened a sardine and put it on the ground. It should show up any second. Yeah, there's those
Did you
shots
hear that
again.
shot?
Yeah. Yeah, be careful when you head that way. Everything's pretty looted, too, so, yeah, we definitely, airfield's probably a better bet.
Alrighty.
Alright, man, need anything else, or you all good? These
I'm
sardines should show up. Cool, yeah, it takes them forever to show up on the ground when you put something down. There they are. Over here. Alright, man. Have a good one.
Alright. Alright, thanks, man.
No prob. Good luck.
Later.
Alright, so yeah, there's one of my first real friendly interactions. You know, I got some extra food. I just ate something and got my can opener. So I figure I'll be a little helpful. Maybe that will be returned in kind. I'm guessing DayZ karma usually is not returned in the same life. So I'm not expecting anything. Let's check out here. That's the other kid's backpack. Ladybug. That's pretty. It's fun that they add stuff like that in. You know, you might just end up running around with that. That's the first thing you find. Okay. Nothing. No, I don't have a huge amount of food, but yeah, it's something cool about helping guys out. Providing some food right off the bat there. You know, I will do one thing though. Let me when I was pressing 1 before, my hotkey for axe, it wasn't coming out. And still, it's not coming out. I don't know why the hotkey is not working. Ooh, it's slow. Alright, well that's not very reliable, is it? Let's see if I can see anything. Just keep hearing those shots. I don't know if it's... You never know, is that someone fighting off zombies? Is that someone taking out Bambis? Or just a regular dude defending himself from a bandit? You never know. If I had a weapon, I might head that way. I feel like if I headed that way with a weapon, though, I'd probably just want to take a shot at whoever's shooting, regardless why they were doing it. So it's probably better that I don't, because as soon as you get locked down in a firefight, someone's gonna come up behind you, or whether it's the guy you're trying to shoot with, his buddy, or other people that just take advantage of the situation because your attention is elsewhere. Man, more shots. Oof. Yeah. No, I'm certainly not really equipped to deal with that unless I literally sneak up on the guy or find him running through a field and I can just run circles around him with my axe. But if it's anywhere like in a building or anything like that, there's gonna be very little I can do. Well, there's a zombie, so that's a good sign that this building maybe wasn't looted. So let's go ahead and take him out. He'll, I'm sure, want to come over and say hi to me pretty soon as I run across the ground here. Sometimes you can get to them and get a hit on them before they sense you. And I'll try here. There we go. 2 good hits. He's down. These industrial buildings used to be great in the mod, but they always have their doors open and nothing in it. I don't know if that's just I don't know. I guess they just don't really spawn anything. These guys still spawn stuff. Again, I just pressed 1 to put my axe away. I guess things are lagging. This board always gets me. I see it sitting there, and I think it's some kind of loot. I have a hacksaw, but let's... man, this server, I don't know if it's lagging or not. Let's see. This is worn, and mine is worn. So, no real point in swapping that. Put my axe away. And let's... oh, man. So, another zombie. Let's get my axe out. Maybe before it hits me. There we go. I don't know if that's a nearby zombie or a glitch, but I definitely don't want to be caught up on that catwalk without my, with a zombie. I'm not sure if they can climb stairs yet, but swinging that axe with a steel wall on one side and this steel railing on the other, I just feel like I wouldn't be able to hit the zombie. I would hit the steel around me, which would absorb the axe impact. I think there's another shot. Man. Can I wear a t-shirt and a raincoat? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I definitely... excuse me. Definitely don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to give up that. So, it's a orange hard hat. That's cool. I've never seen that yet in the game. Do I want to wear that? Look like a total... does it look like a hunter with this international orange hat? I guess I gotta stick with the stupid motorbike helmet. Just something that's a little more green. If that was a green helmet, I would have worn it, or even a black helmet. My working gloves were in pretty good shape. Yeah, they're still pristine. So, and they're a earth color. So I'm gonna hang on to them. T-shirt I could turn to rags, but also I'm gonna dump these rags because at this point I have so many bandages, and each bandage I think is good for, I want to say 3 bandages, like 3 blood stopping. So technically I have 9 stops. I'll take this epi and I'll put it in here, so I'm not really losing a inventory space. But I am keeping that bandage handy right there. I'll take this ammo out because there's nothing I can do with it. Trying to think of anything else I'd need to keep handy, but really, that's it. I mean, I could put my soda there, but the reason when I mean keep things handy is when you open up your inventory, it defaults up here. Anything at the bottom of your backpack, you got to scroll down to reach. So if you're trying to hit something quickly, you got to be here. You got to have it show up near the top of your list. I don't think there's any way to rearrange what order your list is in. Let me put this away. The fact that your top, your abdomen sort of coverage, your clothing here, your green raincoat in this case, is on first, and then your pants, and then your backpack. If I had a vest, I think that would even be above this. But yeah, see, there's no way to reorganize these, which is too bad. You can minimize them, but that doesn't really help, especially in a critical situation where you need to get at your stuff. Let's see, that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make for the tree line, that is the buildings I looted. I'm going to make for the woods here. We're going to go up and over that mountain. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the recording when I hit the tree line, and I'll pick it up again on the other side of the forest because I expect that to just be a pretty boring run. So, thanks for escaping Berezino with me, making a friend, and hearing some shots in the distance. Not the most exciting DayZ video, but hey, that's the game. Sometimes it's intense and insane, and other times it's almost peaceful. Good looking stuff, and this is even with pretty low settings, so my FPS doesn't take too big a hit. So have a good one, guys.